Okay, so we are
Yeah.
at our first ever podcast with Meet the Student. Meet the Student. Welcome, Pete. Welcome.
Thank you, Brent. Thank you.
You know, we wanted to do this so that our students are able to meet other students and see that the more you practice, the more you speak, with our fast pass method, that you can improve. Our objective is always.
The practice makes perfect, maybe.
Oh,
That was.
Pete, you are amazing. You remembered. You remembered. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this. It's going to help a lot of people, and it's going to give people the confidence to speak, because we always want our students to feel better. We always want our students to know that they're going to improve, And to see someone like you speaking, I know that they will feel positive about how they move forward in this journey of learning English, which is really important. So, thank you, Pete. But tell us something about you. So, your name is Pete. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm Pete. I hail from Santiago.
You hail from Santiago.
Yeah,
From Santiago.
I'm proud to say that.
Oh, fantastic. Santiago is a beautiful, beautiful
Yeah,
city.
really near from Coruña.
And you live in Coruña and you travel often to
Yeah, every week. Every week by train, I go back home
Oh,
to
but-
see my parents.
oh, so you don't live here. You live in Santiago.
Yeah, my residence is in Santiago, but now I'm living here during the week.
Right.
I live here in
Oh,
Coruña.
you live in Coruña,
Yeah,
right?
But during the weekend, I
Right.
go back to home to Santiago with my parents, with my 3 dogs.
Oh, but is it expensive to travel back and forth between?
No, it's totally free.
Really?
It's free. Yeah, the government settled a measure.
Right.
It can be called
Right.
a measure which the train now is free for everybody. For everybody, it's free.
What do you mean for everybody? For
Everybody. For you, it's free. For me, it's free. For everybody, everybody. It's like free. If you do more than 20 journeys in a month
You're
by
right.
train,
Right.
it's free for you.
You don't pay?
You don't pay anything.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know this. I didn't. And when did this start?
I don't really know it, but I would say like 2 or 3 years ago, just after the coronavirus.
Oh wow, I wasn't aware of this at all. I had no idea of this. So if you travel more than 20 journeys, then everything is free for you. Wow, that's
Journeys, but the same journey.
the same.
It can be, for
okay, I
example, from
understand.
Coruña to Vigo.
Right.
It must be Coruña, Santiago, Santiago, Coruña, Coruña, Santiago. You can go
Okay,
Vigo free.
okay, I understand. So the idea is that it encourages people to travel, especially for students. It's wonderful,
Yeah,
no, for
yeah.
students. So you live here in Coruña,
Yeah.
and how long have you been living here now, Pete?
This is my second year living here in Coruña.
Second year living in Coruña.
Yeah.
Wow. And how have you found your time here?
I'm over the moon, to be
Over
honest.
the
I'm over the
moon!
moon here in
Oh,
Coruña.
Pete, over the moon. Over the
Yeah.
moon is a great expression. It means that you are super happy to be here. Yes, it is. It is lovely. It's a lovely city. But how does it compare to Santiago?
The key point, the key difference from Santiago to Coruña is the sea. The sea. I
Yes.
love the sea. Not only me, but also my family.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's like traditional in the family to
Right.
to enjoy the sea.
Right,
And,
right.
It's the key difference for me is having the sea at 2 minutes walk.
Yes. But for Santiago, what's the closest beach that you guys would have?
Yeah, there's a town called Noya,
Right.
which is 30 minutes by car.
Right,
and
right,
You're in Noya.
20, 30 minutes. So it's about what? About 50 kilometers, maybe?
50,
50
yeah,
kilometers
yeah,
from you.
yeah.
I have been to Noya. It's a beautiful little town. It's a beautiful little town, and I think it's wonderful. I think it's absolutely marvelous. Now you've been living here for 2 years now.
Yeah,
2
yeah,
years,
second one.
and you are studying a double degree.
Yeah.
You
It
are
can
studying-
sound hectic at
It
first.
does sound hectic. It sounds incredibly intense because you are doing law and business.
Yeah, right.
At the
Yeah,
same
you're right,
time.
You're right. At the same time, yeah. At the same time, we have like different timetables, but it's at the same time. Yeah.
So how long does a law degree take? About 4 years.
4 years, right?
And how long does a business degree take? About 4
4
years.
years.
And you're doing it concurrently. So you're doing this both at the same time?
Yeah. It's
Wow.
it's 6 years, 5.5, but it's 6 because we have 2 TFGs.
Well, TFG? What is a TFG?
TFG in Spanish is like trabajo final de grado.
Oh, I mean, apprenticeship,
Yeah.
an intern or apprenticeship where you have to go and work in the field,
No, no, it's not working on the field. It's like a paperwork
right?
about that you have to talk about it
Right.
in front of some teachers.
Okay, you're like presenting like
Yeah, yeah,
a doctorate or something like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
where you have to
Similar,
present your
similar.
thesis. You have to do
Yeah.
a thesis. Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
That is a must in every degree.
Here in Spain.
Yeah.
Wow.
But as I'm studying 2 degrees,
Right,
two.
you have to do it twice.
Yeah.
And when you chose this to do a double degree, were you thinking about anything else, or like this is the one? I'm going for these two.
It was not easy. At
Really?
first, I was thinking about medicine,
Right? Yes, yes.
but I'm not get well with
You don't get on well with.
yeah, with blood.
Oh.
And,
Yes.
it's not my cup of tea. The blood,
Not your
right?
cup of tea. Good expression also, not your cup of tea. Yes, no, I understand. I would have to say I'm the same. I studied law myself. Or I read law. And yeah, I would never have seen myself as being a doctor. It's not something, not my cup of tea either. But, doctors do some wonderful, wonderful work. So that's great. So now you're doing it in your second year. And what are you doing now? So what time do you start in the morning?
Now I'm starting. It depends on the day.
Right.
Monday and Wednesday at 10 a.m.
10 a.m., right?
And then on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 11:30.
Oh, 11:30.
Yeah.
So okay. So you don't have anything in the afternoon?
No,
Oh.
it's coming here.
Oh, now that I know that, I have to give you extra homework, I think.
You must remember that I'm studying a double degree, Brent. So
I study a double degree, Brent. So take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. No, I think that's wonderful that you have the afternoon free, because you need time for yourself. Especially when you're studying these two concurrent degrees, it is kind of difficult, challenging. I would say
Yeah.
difficult. I'd say challenging. Now, you've been here for 2 years. What's your favorite part of this city?
it's going to sound like a football fan,
Yeah.
crazy football fan, but the Riazor Stadium.
You love the Riazor Stadium.
Yeah.
So the Riazor Stadium is the stadium of the local football team, which is Deportivo La Coruña. Wow, Deportivo La Coruña. I have some
It's tough.
very.
It's tough to be
It's
a Deportivo
it's
fan
very
now.
tough to be a Deportivo supporter. I will always have a space for Deportivo in my heart, but it's difficult. It really is difficult to be a Deportivo supporter. But you have to be there for them. You have to be there for them, because through the good times and the bad times, you know that the team can lift you and drop you, and when you lift you, whoa, there's no better feeling. There's no better feeling. So you've been supporting Deportivo, but you live in Santiago, yes? So
Yeah.
how did you travel here to watch matches?
Yeah, every weekend when Deportivo played here in Coruña, I
Yeah.
came here by train.
By
Was-
train.
It was not free.
Not free then.
Not free then. Not free then. It was a pity because I spent a lot of money there in Deportivo La Coruña to see how they lose, because
how they
it
lost,
was
yeah.
normal to lose then. But yeah, by train every weekend with my cousin who is here from Coruña.
Oh, your cousin lives here.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So you had to travel back to Santiago every time, or what did you do? Do you stay here with your family?
Yeah, no, I used to go back to Santiago,
Right.
except it was really late, the match.
Right. Except it was
I-
late. Yes.
I-
Yes.
I stayed here in my cousin's house.
Oh, okay. So it was a big difference. No, it was a big difference to stay here with your family, and
Yeah.
and you didn't have to travel back so late, especially if the match finished very late. No, the
Yeah,
football
it,
match.
it was impossible.
It was
if the match finished later than 10,
Right.
it was impossible to go back to Santiago.
Okay. Wow, no, I understand that. So now, what are Deportivo's chances for this year? Now, what are you thinking?
That this is the year, Ren. I'm completely sure that this is the year. This is the year where we are going to celebrate the promotion of Deportivo La Coruña to second division.
Yes, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful if they can. And how has their run been recently? I mean, how's it been going recently for them?
Oh, amazing.
Really?
They got 6 victories in a row.
6
Now, yeah.
straight victories
Yeah.
in a row.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful. So what's their position now?
They are second,
Right.
but the first one is like one or 2 points
Behind.
yeah.
1 or 2 points behind. Ah, okay. So they second position now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really
yeah.
wonderful. Oh, so does the first automatically receive promotion? The first team
Yeah, the
automatically?
first one, yeah, but the second, the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one
Right.
play a playoff. It's called a playoff.
Yes, yes, yes.
They played
Each other, yes,
each
for the
other.
position to play.
And
And the winner.
the no, the winner, just one of, because there's two groups in Spain, the
Right.
North group and the South group.
Right.
And the two best of each group,
Right.
they promote to second division.
Okay, so there's two. The top two will go up, and the bottom two from the previous one will get relegated. They will have relegation, and they'll be relegated to the
Yeah, I
to
don't
the,
know if it's two or three when they relegate. Yeah.
around there.
Right.
Wow, fingers crossed, mate.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed
Yeah,
for
we
you
are-
and
we are
for
crossing our
for
fingers.
for Deportivo that they do well. Now, you've recently traveled. I remember you told me you recently traveled to Andorra. You went to Andorra.
Yeah, skiing there
Skiing in Andorra. How was that? How was your trip skiing?
was the best trip of the year. Maybe it does have stars, but I'm sure that it's going to be the best trip in the year.
For so far, for the year so far,
Yeah,
that has
yeah.
been without a doubt the best. Not the best one you've
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
And-
Not only skiing, I have to say.
Oh,
It
not only
It
skiing?
was not only skiing.
No, why
No.
we're not only skiing?
Lot of party there.
Oh, so who did you travel with? Your friends?
Yeah, with my friends of the university.
Oh, Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I understand. So there's a university get together.
Yeah.
So your friends from here in Santiago?
No, they didn't come.
No. So who did you go there with?
With the people who I go to the university with in Coruña.
Yes.
There are two of my friends are from Santiago also. Like
Oh,
me.
okay. So some of your friends from Santiago and some from Coruña.
Yeah.
And you went. And did you meet up anyone else? Because I remember you said something about people from Madrid.
Yeah, from Madrid, from Sevilla, from Barcelona, from all around Spain. The youth of Spain was there in Andorra.
In Andorra for that time.
Yeah.
But what? Oh, that must have been crazy. That must have been incredible.
It was crazy.
But was it expensive? Was it really expensive?
No, because the university helps you in some way.
Oh, so
with
they
a little bit of money.
They do pay towards it. They pay towards
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
that's
it's
great.
not too much what they pay.
No,
they
but-
pay like 60 euros. Sorry.
Okay, but it's something, It's
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So that's
Better
good.
than anything.
Yeah, better than nothing. Absolutely,
Yeah.
it's better than nothing. I don't know if you heard the story. In United States, a person gave a donation to a university of $1 billion,
No,
$1 billion.
I didn't hear.
Yeah, and he paid for a medical school, and he paid for the students. I think the school is called Albert Einstein School of Medicine, and basically this donor, he gave $1 billion, $1 billion, and he's paid for all the students for their tuition.
Is that a message to Amancio Ortega, maybe, or not? I don't know if Amancio Ortega is going to listen to that podcast, but it will be great. It's a good message for him.
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be listening. Well, I probably won't be listening, but no. I think he does a lot for the city too. I mean, he does a lot for the city himself here. And but wouldn't it be something, especially if you're studying medicine, which is expensive, Spend you also. I mean, you spend a lot of money on your degree, etc.
Yeah.
Especially with travel and travel. You told me is free,
No,
but
not
on
it's free.
food, accommodation, etc. It's amazing. So you've got your Cambridge exam coming up, and you're doing the advanced exam. What's your expectations? What do you want? Well, to pass, obviously. Obviously.
That's the obvious objective, right?
Right.
But it's not only pass. It's like also improving my level of English, how
Right.
I communicate with English, not only English people, but also people all around the world
Right.
who knows
Right.
how to speak English.
Right.
That's my objective.
Well, I think the one thing that's good for you is that you love the language. I see you like the language, and you also love traveling.
Yeah.
So, you put those two in, and, it goes together. So traveling and using English goes so hand in hand that you definitely will have opportunities to travel around the world and to speak to several people from different countries around the world. And it makes you better. It gives you the opportunity, to really speak to people and get to know them and find out about different cultures. When you're younger, it's like you're older. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. So
Yeah.
so keep up the good work. Your exam is in June, so fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Fingers,
fingers
lots of
crossed.
studying,
Also.
lots of studying to do, my friend. But also you have your double degree. But now that I know that you are free in the afternoons, extra homework.
I'm only focusing on the advanced exam now.
Wonderful, mate. Well, listen, thank you. That was wonderful. I enjoyed that. I really did. I enjoyed speaking to you and getting to know you a little bit more. And as I said in the beginning, the objective is that our students are also get to know other students and see that everyone started off from zero. Everyone started from zero, but it's just slowly working at it, improving, getting better, and slowly but surely you will start to see the difference. Now, what are you doing this weekend? What are you going to be doing this weekend?
Deportivo is playing a match, so against Lugo. It's a wonderful game to watch.
Where are they playing? Here?
Here in Coruña, yeah.
Is it Saturday or on a Sunday?
Sunday at 7, I think.
Sunday at 7 p.m.
Yes.
Wow, so it's a very important match.
Yeah.
And what position is Lugo in the
Lugo is like 10th or maybe lower. I don't know exactly.
Wow, so it's going to be an intense match.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's not only the position of Lugo, it's also that it's from Galicia.
So Lugo is another city, and they are about 100 kilometers away from 110, 120 kilometers away from. So it's kind of a derby match. It's kind of a derby match. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting. So your weekend is going to be full of emotion, my friend, full of emotion.
Okay.
So Pete, listen, once again, thanks, man. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it?
A lot. It's a pleasure. As I told you before the podcast, it was also my dream to be here with a microphone and headphones. I used to listen to a lot of podcasts.
Yes.
So being here with the microphone and the headphones is
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and you are natural at it, so that's fantastic. So thank you so much, and to all the people that watched us or downloaded the podcast, we want to thank them too. And next week we've got some other students coming up. And now the other students, once they see that you've done it, they're going to be a little bit more relaxed, I'm sure. So thanks so much, Pete.
Thank you, Brent.
Thanks, mate. Take care.